We've made it to lesson 9. So you'll notice lesson 8 says it's an unplugged activity and lesson 10 says it's an unplugged activity. So that means it's something we're going to do during our Zoom class. So it's going to show you going straight to lesson 9 for yours. So we'll click on it and you'll notice this first one, it just says it's free play. So what does that mean? Well, it means you get to do whatever you want just to get used to it. So it says, Ricky is using Sprite to create an interactive poster about herself that she can share on the web. Ricky has given you permission to check out her poster. You can even edit her code. Play with Ricky's poster and code for a bit, then click finish. So I click run. Nothing's happening. But notice there's this code down here that says something should happen when I start clicking stuff. And stuff should happen when I press the left button, when I press the right button, when I have them crash into each other. So let's try. So here's the, ooh, he moves or she moves. Oh, that one spins. Computer can't handle my mad coding skills. Yummy. Oh, he ate the ice cream. Ah, look, they say something when you click on them. That's my computer. I code on it all the time. So notice this is an interactive poster. It does things based on the code that you put in. So let's head to our next one. Da-da-da! So what are you guys going to be doing for lesson 9? Well, let's read our directions. Ricky here, I'll help you make a cool poster. First, click the costumes tab. So remember, this is our costume right here. And what do? It says click the costumes tab on the left of your screen. So I guess that wasn't the costume tab, but look, I read those directions. It says top left. There's the costumes. Next to code. Edit the starting costume. So here's our sad part. When I click on it, my directions go away. So I do want to read it before I go. Change the sprite's costume to your own in the code below. Click run to see your sprite's new look. So let's click on costumes. I'm going to, I can draw it like this, or I can use this fill bucket. Ooh, a black shirt. And let's give him some red sleeves. And he wants to have blue jeans, because what's cooler than blue jeans? The answer, nothing. I'll give him some brown shoes, if I can find that color. Bloop, bloop. And I'm going to say he's an alien. So he's going to have green hands and a green head. And if I wanted, I could draw some green alien ears. Whoop. Whoa, I didn't want him to all be. So there we go. There is my poster. There's my costume. So I got to click on code. And then it says, what do? We click on run, and he should change. There he goes. And I can change that background if I wanted. Because my alien, I'm going to have him be appearing in, I don't want sci-fi. I'll have him appear in a cave, because nope, cave's too dark for me. A city. So, I'll go to my next one. Da-da-da! And now I'm on number 3. Say something about yourself and make sure it's safe. So safe means no swear words, no cuss words, basically. So it tells us this. We want to use this code when blank is clicked. So when the alien is clicked and print, we're going to put in the world's block category, share information about yourself when the sprite is clicked. Well, that's kind of a lot. So I'm going to find this code first, that when. So that's an event. Something's happening. So I'm going to get that when block. And we want this print. I haven't seen this print function before. So I'm just going to look around and see if I can find one where it's telling me. Now it's telling me it's in the world section. So I'm going to click on world. And look, there's print. So what this is saying is when I click him, it's going to print. It's going to put something on the screen. Now, I'm going to put it as myself. So I come in peace. And so there we go. So now, let's click our run. Nothing's happening. Oh yeah, that's right, because I have to click on him. And look, it appeared up at the top. I come in peace. So let's click OK. And now what do? And I believe it should do the do-do-do for us. Oh, Never mind, I have to click the finish button. Silly Mr. Wimbley. Alright, now we're on to the next one. It says, add at least 2 other sprites to your poster and give each sprite a unique costume. So I need to put this guy, and we have make new sprite. So I snap him at the beginning because I want him to appear as soon as I start. And we need another one. So here we go. But I need to do what? That was our guest speaker. I need to pick another one. So I'm going to pick an animal. And I'm going to have a cow. Ooh. And then we're going to want another one also. And I'm going to say this alien came all the way from outer space because he wants a hamburger. So now, I want to move them. Notice how they're all stacked? So remember how I move them is I click, oops, I have to change this to the hamburger. I click on the little key, whatever this thingy is, and now I can move it. So I'm going to have my cow over here, and I'm going to have the hamburger over here. And my space alien, I'm going to have him start all the way at the top, because I'm going to have him descend, head on down. Now, we've added each of them, and we can change their costume if we want by clicking on it, and I'm going to make this a crazy cow. He's going to be teal. Whoa, not that color teal, because I didn't change it. There we go. Teal cow. Woo! Look at this man. Maybe we don't want to eat it. It might be infected. And this hamburger, I'm going to change it to a moldy hamburger. It's going to be all gray. So, ew. Probably don't want to eat that one either. So there we go. So now watch. When I click run, it's going to change their costumes. Huh! Look at that. So let's continue. Now this next one says, make your other sprites print information when they are clicked. Be sure whatever you share is safe. So just like we had this code here, I'm going to repeat it, but I'm just going to change it so that it's my blue cow and my hamburger. So remember, that's an event, something that's happening. Clicking is a happening event. And then we have another event, so we're going to drag that down. And we need that print. Remember, our print, it said was in the world section. So I click on that. Now I can drop it down. And we need another one for our other guy. Now notice, if I click run, nothing happens when I click on them. And why is that? Well, because I still have the alien here. Notice, the thing that's being printed for the alien is printing hi there, I come in peace. But then it also prints these 2 blank lines, because we're telling it to print a blank line here and a blank line here. So we need to first change that so that it's the hamburger. So I'm going to say, eat me, I'm yummy. And then I'm going to have the cow say something obvious, moo. So now let's give it a try. Let's run it. Click on the alien. Hi there, I come in peace. Eat me, I'm yummy. Moo. So yeah, it looks like we're good. So let's click our finish button. And now, what are we going to do for this last one? Whose world is this? It's yours. So keep going. Here's a few ideas to make your poster even better. Add a background. Well, we did add that background. So we can change it if we want, but I think I like that city. If we wanted to change it, we just click on here. And, ooh, actually, I like that. Floating grass. And look, my alien's already on there. I'm going to leave it as a floating grass. Then we can add behaviors. Make blah, blah, blah. Make each of your sprites react differently when clicked. So not only can we have it say something, but we can add behaviors that they also do something else. So when he's clicked, we could have our sprite begin doing something. So I'm going to have when my hamburger, or when my cow is clicked, I'm going to have him, and let's see what behaviors we have. Let's have him start wandering. So he's going to move around and go moo. So let's give that a try. Watch, I click on him. Ah, and he's saying moo. Now, what else can we do? Well, I'm going to have my hamburger, I'm going to give it an action also. I'm going to say when he's clicked, my wonderful little hamburger, and I'm going to drag this down. Actually, I'm going to drag, does it let me? No, it doesn't. I was hoping to let me drag that so I'd have more room. I'm going to have my hamburger when I click on it. I'm going to have it grow. going to keep growing. Ooh, why is my alien growing? Oh, that's right, because I didn't change it down here. I have to change it to that hamburger. So watch. Click. Oh, oops, I have to click run. Oh, that hamburger's growing, growing, growing. The cow's moving, moving, moving. The alien says, hi, I come in peace. So let's give our alien some actions now. Let's give our alien, when he's clicked, I'm going to say he's going to begin descending. He's going to move down like he's being beamed from outer space. So what would that do? Well, that's moving down is moving south. So let's test it. Click on him. Oh, yep, there he goes. So that's one thing we can do, but I actually want to control my character. I want him to move. So how can we get our guy to move like we did in, I believe it was Ricky's example? Well, remember, we can have this when blank is pressed. So I'm going to say when down is pressed, and we're going to have our guy move. We're going to have that behavior. He's going to what? We can say when down is pressed, he begins moving down. Where did we go? Moving south. And then we can say when up is pressed, what happens? He's going to move up, or he's going to move north. So let's give that a try. So we want when blank is pressed, our sprite's going to do what? Our sprite's going to move. So that's our behavior. Our sprite begins doing what? He's going to move whichever direction we want. So if west would be never eat soggy waffles, so that is to the left. So now watch this. Let's click on it. Ooh, he's moving. They're saying it. He's moving down. Uh-oh. Woo! And look, he moved out diagonal. And now he's gone. The hamburger ate him. So that is my poster. We can change it. Would be even better is if I had my little character stop moving when I don't press the key anymore. So let's see if you guys can figure out how to do that. Good job with your poster, and we'll be sharing them next week.